Hello there, gorgeous peeps. How is everybody doing? If you're experiencing inaction, like you don't feel like doing what you know that you should be doing, you don't feel like showing up powerfully, you don't feel like honoring your commitments, you just don't feel like taking action, I have 4 little reasons why you might be experiencing inaction, and within those 4 reasons, how to start shifting into something else.
Hello everybody, my name is Nat.
Every single one of you has a superpower. It is the most powerful tool to your disposal. I've always had this mindset of when I want something, I achieve it. I declare that that is what I'm going to achieve. That is what I want. And when I declare it, boom, it's done, it's decided. If you're experiencing inaction, like you don't feel like doing what you know that you should be doing, and this could be in regards to your business, but can also be in regards to relationships. You don't feel like dating, you don't feel like doing the things necessary in order to cultivate the relationship that you desire. This can also be in regards to your health. You don't feel like doing your workouts, you're not doing it, you don't feel like you're motivated enough to do it. And so I have 4 little reasons why you might be experiencing inaction, and within those 4 reasons, how to start shifting into something else. Because I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie The Secret. It's a really, really great movie. I think it's still on Netflix. Shout out to my homie Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith. That was the first time that I met him. I saw him in that movie, and now I go to Agape virtually, of course, because of COVID. But it's a really good movie that he's in, and he was an expert in there, but it's all about manifestation. But one big thing that they don't mention in The Secret is action, taking inspired action, taking powerful action alongside the things that you're manifesting, alongside the things that you want to attract, alongside the things that you want to receive. Action's important. And so when you're not taking action, you'll feel frustrated, you'll feel a little blocked, you might feel a lot blocked. And so when you are taking powerful action, that's almost the vessel by which the thing that you desire gets to come to you through. So if you're experiencing inaction, know that you're not alone. If you're experiencing inaction in any aspect of your business, I've experienced it. So many peeps that I coach experience it regularly. It's just an opportunity to, instead of beat yourself up about it and shame yourself for it, it really is just an opportunity for you to choose something else. When you notice an action, I get to fine tune some of the things that I'm doing. I get to fine tune my routines. How can I improve? How can I do better? How can I grow? So this is a big, big takeaway, that if there's one thing you take away besides the inaction stuff, noticing any area in your life that things aren't as good as you want them to be, you don't have to beat yourself up about it or shame yourself or judge yourself for it. You just get to see it as, what a clear opportunity for me to choose something else. What a clear opportunity for me to grow. What a clear opportunity for me to just try and do better little by little, day by day by day. So same as with inaction. When I notice that I'm feeling like I don't want to take some action, I'm like, cool, let's grow, let's shift, let's heal. So reason number 1 why you might be feeling inaction, and again, I'm just going to briefly go through these. I'm not going to go super in depth, but number 1, you've forgotten your why. You've forgotten your motivating factor. You've forgotten why it is that you're doing what you're doing. You've forgotten what inspired you about creating a business. You forgot what inspired you about wanting to lose weight, because sometimes, waking up early to go get that workout in, or getting that workout in after a full day of work, you just don't feel like doing it. And really, it's probably because you forgot the big picture. You forgot your why. You forgot your motivating factor. So for me, I'm trying to consistently remind myself of my why as much as I can, because I know that that's almost a baseline of, it's like a safety net for me to, even if my emotions are up and down, even if my motivation is up and down, when I remind myself of my why, it's easier to take action from that place as opposed to a present moment where I'm just not feeling it. So that's number 1. Number 2, there isn't alignment. Now, okay, quick little note on alignment. I have personally spoken with potential clients and just people in the entrepreneurial space, people in the personal development space that use alignment almost as an excuse. They're like, oh, it's not an alignment. But then when they're saying 27 things aren't in alignment and they're not choosing anything that is in alignment, alignment's really just an excuse. But we do actually get to be aware of choosing a workout routine that is in alignment, but that doesn't mean that you get to say all of them aren't in alignment. You should pick one that is most in alignment. When you are choosing a specific strategy to use in your business, you can say none of these are in alignment with me, so I'm not going to take any action because this is in alignment. To me, that sounds a little bit like an excuse. To me, it sounds like you're using alignment as an excuse. So if you're not using alignment as an excuse, you also get to look at, okay, if there's specific things that I'm doing, am I doing them because somebody else told me to do them? Am I doing them because somebody else told me that this is how it should be done? Am I doing it because I saw somebody else doing it and I'm just copying them? And when we do things in almost that disconnected way from a place of should as opposed to from a place of desire, then you're not going to be connected to how you're doing things, what you're doing, and the action that you're taking if it really is more of a chore and a should as opposed to a desire. So it's important for you to find that the strategies in your business that are in alignment. It's important for you to also find the workout programs that are in alignment for you. It's important for you to find the different ways that you can date and put yourself out there that are in alignment with you. Maybe the apps aren't in alignment. Well, then you get to choose and find something else that is a different type of an alignment for you when you're dating. But big thing is not using an alignment as an excuse, but actually using alignment as gaining clarity on when I am doing something, when I am generating leads in an aligned way, it's energizing for me as opposed to a chore. When I am working out in a way that is aligned and expansive and exciting, I'm so much more likely to get my workout in than doing it because so-and-so is doing it this way, but I want to cry every time I do this workout. Two very different things. So number 2, there isn't alignment, but also don't use alignment as the excuse. There's so many people using, oh, it's just not in alignment. Well, honey, when is the alignment gonna arrive? You've been hopping different coaches that you're looking for, and you've hopped to 27 other coaches before me because there isn't alignment. I wonder if the particular person I'm thinking about, if they've actually found that alignment or really is just an excuse. So that's all I'll say about that. Number 3. The reason why you don't feel like doing what you know you should be doing, the reason why you're experiencing an action in some aspect of your life is because your inner child is resistant to it. Your inner child is scared of something. Your inner child is resistant to something. Your inner child has rules about what it is that you're doing that they're just not on board with. I could teach hours and hours. I could coach somebody for 4 months on just purely inner child work. So just having an awareness of, I'm experiencing an action because I think a part of my inner child isn't on board with where I'm going. That's an amazing place to be in terms of awareness. And of course, I'm here to support you to dive deeper into that. But first step, just recognizing it as awareness is a huge deal. Number 4, the reason why you're experiencing an action is because a different part of you is not on board. Not necessarily your inner child. There might be a past self, or maybe a past traumatized self, or maybe it was a past experience that shaped you and you have a specific perception on how dating should be, or how specifically income generating should be from a past self that isn't necessarily an inner child. It's just a different part of you that is not on board with where it is that you're going. Again, I'm here to support you in diving deeper into that and gaining more awareness, but just recognizing that I might be experiencing inaction because a part of me isn't on board. That might be either number 3, inner child, or a different part of me. Recognizing that is a huge deal because a lot of people move through life without even recognizing that they are experiencing that inaction. A lot of people move through in life without recognizing why they might be, or without recognizing that it is because a part of them is not on board. So that first step of awareness is huge. So just to do a little big review, 4 reasons why you might be experiencing an action and how to start fixing it. Number 1, you've forgotten your why and your motivating factor, so remind yourself of it often. Number 2, make sure that what it is that you're doing and the action that you're taking is in alignment to a certain degree, but don't use alignment as an excuse to not do things. Number 3, your inner child might not be on board. And number 4, a different part of you might not be on board. So get them on board. Remind them of their truth. And I'm obviously here to support you through that, either through a one-time one-on-one call or long-term coaching, or If you want to dive into some of my teaching sessions, I do have my highest and best workshop where you get to dive a little bit deeper into some of these things, into diving deeper into healing, into shifting, into creating new perceptions, into creating new beliefs, and into shifting out of that inaction consistently. So, what stuff do I have for you guys? I have my 5-day mental health reset. That is like super, super, super foundational. It's free. It's a free little mini course. I'll drop the link for that below. I'll also drop the link for a one-time one-on-one call with me if that's something that you feel like you need at this point in time. And then I'll also drop the link to my highest and best workshop. All types of deets in there. If you're feeling like you want a little bit of extra support beyond what I'm doing in these live videos, please reach out. Please let me know. Please check out the links below. Don't hesitate to ask questions. And if there's anything you want me to do a mini little live on, let me know. Reach out. Shoot me a message on Facebook. I'd be more than happy to go ahead and do a little teaching session on that here. So that's all I have for you guys today. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your week. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.